Okay, this is just a totally normal C++ video. We're going to do Hello World, but you can't just do Hello World because in C++ you need to make a class for everything you can think of making a class for, even if it might not even be necessary. So when you write Hello World, you have to put everything everything you could think of into a class. It's hard to do that because you can't think of like everything that could go into a class, but when you keep using C++, you'll eventually find more ways to make everything try to fit this object-oriented programming like mindset. Um, yeah, and eventually you'll forget that you could just use functions, because we need class. You need classes because if you just use functions, that makes it too easy to understand what you're looking at. You need some like extra complication to make it look like you know what you're doing and make it look like you know look cooler. You need to look cooler. So that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna make some code that makes this look really cool. So let's do our header class, and actually let's call this, instead of main, let's call this hello world.cpp, whatever. HPP. This is our header class. Uh, Never mind. I thought I had a little macro for that stuff, but never mind. If not defined, uh, hello world .h, then define it. So our little boilerplate. And if, boom, we got, so we don't include the header more than once, class, call it hello world, just like that. It's our class. Then we need public constructor for hello world, like that. I'll need a private stuff. Now this private stuff, if you touch it, you could potentially, like, something bad could happen to you if you touch private data. If you touch data that's in the private area, yeah, it just say it won't end well for you. Like the programming gods will actually come after you and smash you into the center of the earth, and you won't come back from that. So yeah, you can't touch the data here. Std string str, like that. IO stream, like that. And then we're going to initialize the data here. String, wait, what am I doing? std string s would be like a member initializer thingy. And then we're going to print it off, but we can't just print it off. It's just like not enough complication going on here. We need to add another layer of complexity, but I just haven't thought of how to do that yet. How do I make this a little more complicated? We need another class. So this class will actually be hello world. We need class for write to terminal. Okay. So all it's going to do is, it's a class that we'll just call this write, and you put a string in, another std string, and then you just see out, wait, std cout s the end line like that, right? And then that'll write whatever we have, you know, out to the terminal. So now we need to inherit from that. So let's inherit write to terminal like that, and then let's use the write to terminal thing. So this dot write. Can we do that? I don't know. I actually don't know. I guess we're gonna see today. We're gonna write it out. Except write is not a member of write to terminal. Maybe we gotta make it public. Maybe that's what we gotta do. Because we almost touched that data. That could have melted our brain if we ran the program. And the programming gods would have came after us if we would have done that. So luckily we didn't. We didn't run the program, because if we would have ran the program, we would have accessed that private write. It would have been bad for us. There we go. We got this private string. Actually, let's make another class called store string, like that, just like that. And all it's gonna do is store string. So get rid of this. We're gonna have to make this. We're gonna have write terminal inherit from store string. No. We're gonna have to. Can we double inherit? Is that a thing? No, you can't double inherit. So this will just inherit from that, I guess. I don't know why. How do we? So let's make a function to get the string. Okay, so void get string, right? Just like that. Oh no. Set string, just like that. So we're gonna have like. So you have an std string here, and we set this dot string to the string like that. And then if you want to get the string, you do like a get string, because it's too easy just to access the data. We got to be like super careful not to melt our brains. So this is like literal nuclear like waste right here. If we actually just access it normally, we could just, it could be bad. It could be really, really bad. So we got to do like extra precautions here. It's almost like you're like tiptoeing around the data here. So now we can get the string. So we're gonna return this string like that. But we need to do a cd string like that, just like that. So now we're gonna have to do this dot get string. So we're not gonna use this member initializer thingy. No, actually, yeah, we will. We'll have another private, because we need to make it a little more. The level of understanding this is too high. We're gonna have another string. So call this string, and then hello world string like that. You can't touch this either. So hello world string. Well, first, how are we going to do this? We're going to initialize. Hello world string to that, and then we're going to write the hello world string just like that. But we can't just put any string in here. We're gonna have another function called not a function, method, whatever, method. So it's gonna be like this. It's gonna write the hello world string for you, and that hello this right here, this thing. I'll make it like this. Has to be a string from store string. Why? I don't know. It's just the way it is. It just it makes it harder to understand, and that's our goal. If you can comprehend this, that's what we're trying to get away from. So that's my goal as a programmer, is to make it look like I'm doing something really complicated. Because then I look smarter. If I look smarter, people will like me more. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do here. So this set string. No, we gotta do set. Okay. No, that'll work. So now we gotta have this in our program. So this will be our program right here. We're gonna include. We need this like this. What do we call this? Hello world.hvp. Here we go. We got it. Then we need our little main function. Probably want to put void in here. Then so now we have our class and whatnot. We gotta use the class. So give me a second. We gotta do something like this. We gotta do store string SS. We'll call it SS for store string because SS is SS. Yeah. Then we're gonna use SS dot set string. We're gonna set our string, and we're gonna set the string hello world. Set string. Oh, we're gonna have to make this public. I forgot. Sorry. We're gonna be safe. We didn't run the program yet. If we would have ran the program, that would have been really scary. I was actually kind of scared in that moment. It's all right though. We didn't run it. We're safe. It was a little scary. Let's have a let's just have a constructor here too. Why not? We could add a little bit extra stuff to make us look a little smarter. That, and then yeah, we're gonna say fcd cout. Thank goodness for classes. If I didn't have them, I wouldn't know what to do with my life. Cool. And now you this is a pledge. This is going to be a pledge to say, and then you got to continue this. I pledge to use classes for everything, so other people have a harder time understanding my code. And then you gotta sign your name right here. And I'm gonna put my name right here. So you have to write this pledge every time you make like the base class for everything, because then the programming gods are gonna get mad at you if you don't write this pledge, because you gotta pledge your alliance to the OOP organization. So you gotta write up here. We forgot. Are the GPL version 3, version 3, whatever. We gotta add our GPL, right? I'm gonna add the GPL. Let's add the text file. Wait, this is it? Where's the text file? I need the text. There we go. This is the text, but I want like the raw text file. I'll use version 2. GPL version 2 raw text. Should be. Maybe I'm just not. HTML plain text. Here we go. Okay, that's it. And then I'll just do a wget here. Wget. We got. If we didn't add our license, we would have. That would have been bad. So let's rename this license.text. There we go. We got our text. And then you also have to add at the bottom of the license. By using my code, you also have to form a blood oath with the programming. Now, blood oath is kind of crazy. It's actually like almost satanic. We can step it back a little bit. We can be a little nicer. You have to form an oath. I was getting a little too carried away. Blood oath is kind of scary. Form an oath with the programming gods to always use OP, like that. And then yeah, you gotta have everyone conform your alliance, and then you gotta put like just to make this more legit, you gotta put from Richard Stallman himself. Look at that. See, he wrote that. He put that at the end of the license right there. Actually from him. All right, so we got our little class. We're storing our string, just like that. Now we got to get the string. So std string s equals ss dot get string. Get string. Yeah. Let's just see if it actually like gets the string. Oh, we got to make our make file. Build. Hello world .cpp, hello world .hpp. I didn't really need to do it that way, but oh well. It's fine. G++, hello world .cpp, out, hello world. I just see if it builds. It looks like it built. Hello world. Thank goodness for classes. If I didn't have, okay, look, it looks like it's working. Our pledge was there, so that's a good sign. It's a really good sign, actually. Wait, we gotta have a little thing. Std string your name. I forgot. We gotta do it like that. So we gotta somehow put your name here. We gotta concatenate strings. We gotta make it a little more complicated, because if it was starting to get too easy to understand again. So we're gonna do this. Cd string s1, just going to equal all of this, because we have to make sure people are actually pledging their alliance to always use string s2, and then this will be your name, right? Oh wait, we don't really need to do that, do we? but we can just do s1.append s2. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Just like that. Use of undefined s2. Yeah, your name. Look at that. You are appending your alliance to OOP is being confirmed here. Store string. Yeah, we gotta have the constructor. Austin. There we go. Ignore all that, like it doesn't matter. All this doesn't matter. This is useless to you. We don't read error messages. Cool. Use of deleted function. Where's that at? Where is the use of deleted function right to terminal? In line 53. Okay. Okay. I see. Hello world string. It's gone. I see. Is it because it's private? Yeah. That's why. You know, we'll put it public. This one. Call to implicitly deleted default. What does that mean? I don't know. No. Isn't that the constructor for this class? Oh, right. Oh, it's because it's replacing the other constructor or something like that. It's all right. There we go. We fixed it. Now let's see if we get our string. Look at that. Signed your allegiance. Perfect. Then we got hello world at the end. And yeah. You know, it's weird that we got hello world and we didn't even call. We got get string. Oh yeah, that works. You know what? It works. You don't have to worry about extra stuff that isn't needed because it doesn't matter. Because our goal is to make it a little more complicated and harder to understand. Uh, so yeah, look at it wrote "Hello World," and you signed your allegiance beforehand. There you go. Um, yeah. So, uh, yep. That's it. Bye.